What's up, guys? This is Champion Marx here for another not Black White 2, XY Wi-Fi battle. Today I got my first multi-battle. This was with a couple of my boys on Skype. On my side, I got buddy Connor, and on the other side, I got my boy Death88+Maslo. They're going to lead off with Scizor and Avalog, as I'm going to lead off with my Noivern, and Connor is going to be leading off with his Hawlucha. Death is going to decide to switch out his Avalog because it really doesn't match up very well against either of the Pokemon that we have out, despite it being an Ice type, as Maslow's Scizor is going to go for that Bullet Punch. However, Noivern does have some decent defenses, so it is able to take the Bullet Punch despite it being Choice Banded, as Maslow told me. And I am able to get the instant KO with the Flamethrower, putting us up at an early lead, which is pretty sweet. And Hawlucha is just going to go for the Fling King's Rock, which is a pretty cool idea, if you think about it, because Fling King's Rock gives you instant flinch on the opponent, plus it allows him to get the Unburden and the Acrobatics stuff going on. But anyway, Maslow's going to send out his Talonflame next, and is going to go for that Gale Wings Brave Bird, going to give him a priority on that shit, and be able to completely destroy my Noivern right there. Which was kinda shitty, but hey, Talonflame is faster than me anyway, so it really wouldn't have mattered all that much. But anyway, Connor's gonna go for the Acrobatics on Sylveon, because while Sylveon is lesser of the two threats, it is still a significant threat, since it can go for that spread move, Dazzling Gleam, and all that shit. But anyway, now that my Noivern's been taken down, I'm going to send out Azumarill next, because of the two Pokemon that I have left, Azumarill and Scizor, I'm thinking that Azumarill is probably going to be the thing that wants to take on Talonflame a lot more than Scizor. However, now, Death Sylveon's going to go for the Protect, as Talonflame's going to go for another priority Brave Bird, and that's going to easily take out Hawlucha, because, you know, weakness and stuff, and he's going to take, like, good 45% or something for recoil, and is then going to proceed to die to a waterfall with the huge power boost. And it gets a crit, although that crit did not matter at all, because Talonflame is frail as shit, and that's a super effective huge power waterfall. So, yeah, didn't really matter all that much, but Maslow's got his best here for last. He's going to send out his Gengar, as my buddy Connor's going to be sending out his Aegislash. Gengar is going to go for the Mega Evolution, which is going to give it a hell of a lot of speed and special attack, and neither of us can really kill it in one shot. Well, Aegislash can, sort of, but unfortunately Connor is not carrying the Shadow Sneak, he is actually carrying the Shadow Claw, which was kind of saddening to me. Now Gengar is going to be able to go for that Sludge Bomb, and is going to completely annihilate my Azumarill, as Death's going to pull out the Shadow Wall on his Sylveon. With the Calm Mind boost, it's going to do a lot. It's going to be an easy KO, and is going to, get the special defense drop, which is kind of terrible. But thankfully, I also saved my Mega Evolution as my last Pokemon, which is my Scizor, and but then again, even without the Mega Evolution, I'd probably still be able to KO Gengar, but whatever. Scizor is now going to Mega Evolve. I'm gonna turn into that Blade Man. Fuck. Just, oh my god, it's so cool. But anyway, he's going, my buddy Connor is gonna go for the King Shield, because he doesn't carry Shadow Sneak, so it's really the best he had to do. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch and get rid of his Mega Gengar, which is going to put the score at 3-3. However, Death is kind of still at a disadvantage, even though statistically speaking the score is even, as he only has one Pokemon on the field, while we both have, we still have one each. Yeah, that kind of puts him at a disadvantage. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Sword Dance, because I just want to be able to have as much damage output as possible, especially for his Drigalogy, or however you say it, because that thing is actually very bulky, at least on the specially defensive side. Its HP and defense aren't that great, but I can probably still take a hit, and I don't want it going for, like, Scalds and burning me shit. But anyway, Connor's going to send out his last Pokemon as his Aegis/Slash dies, and his last Pokemon is Male Meowstic, which is going to go for the Fake Out as I go for Bullet Punch, but Sylveon is going to protect itself, but that Protect really isn't going to do any good, as my Scizor does have a Sword Dance under its belt, and Sylveon is weak to the Bullet Punch, so really that Protect was only delaying the inevitable, which now evens up the score at 2-2, but yeah, like I said, Death is still at the disadvantage because we have 2 Pokemon on the field at once while he only has his 1. And I'm going to go for another Bullet Punch, and it's going to completely destroy Dragalge, because like I said, its special defense is where its best trait is, not its defense. Plus, since it is Water Dragon, Poison Dragon, unlike its pre-evolution, which is Water Poison, it does not resist it. And out is going to come Abalog, which is going to take a lot of damage from that Bullet Punch. However, it is not going to KO it because Abalog is just such a monstrous defensive Pokemon. But its special defense is not so stellar and is going to eat a Psychic and die. And that is the game. GG. Well, Maslo and Death. This, my god, being able to do these freaking multi-battles on Wi-Fi is amazing. Oh, my god, it's so much fun. Especially with the option to actually have 4 Megas on screen at once, because you cannot do that in a normal double battle. You can only do that if there are 4 players. But anyway, that is all for now. Comment, rate, sub, I will see you guys later.